Jessore, Higher Maths 2017, question number 6. In the figure, A, B, C and D are the middle points of the quadrilateral PQRS. In part A, express AB in terms of PQ and QR. Well, to do this, in part A we have going from P to R is the same as going from P to Q and then Q to R. So the vector PR is equal to the vector PQ plus the vector QR. Similarly, going from A to B is the same as going from A to Q and then Q to B. So the vector AB is equal to the vector AQ plus the vector QB. But we can see AQ is equal to a half of PQ. We can also see QB is a half of QR. So if we substitute those in the formula AB equals AQ plus QB, we have AB is equal to a half PQ plus a half QR. In other words, AB is equal to a half of PQ plus QR. And that's what we were required to show. But we can also say PQ plus QR is equal to PR. So we have AB is equal to a half of PR. Now in part B, we're asked to prove, with the help of vectors, that the quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Now we have going from P to R is the same as going from P to S and then S to R. So PR is equal to PS plus SR. Similarly, going from D to C is the same as going from D to S and then S to C. So DC is equal to DS plus SC. But DS is a half of PS. And we can see SC is a half of SR. So DC is equal to DS plus SC means DC equals a half PS plus a half SR. So DC is equal to a half into PS plus SR. So DC is equal to a half PR. We'll call that equation 2. Now from equations 1 and 2, we have the vector AB is equal to the vector DC. But if two vectors are equal, it means both that they're parallel, but also that they're equal in length. So AB is parallel to DC, and AB is equal to DC. Now if the opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel and equal, then the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So ABCD is a parallelogram. Now in part C, we're asked to prove, with the help of vectors, that the line AB is parallel to the line PR, and the line AB is half the length of PR. From 1, we have the vector AB is equal to a half the vector PR. Now if one vector is a scalar multiple of another, then they're parallel. So if AB is a half of PR, then the line AB is parallel to PR, and the line AB is half the length of PR.